called Script and Critics, and I feel like I'm gonna vomit. From after watching Hardcore Henry, there's so much motion. Oh my god. Oy vey. I mean, I like the movie. I just wish I wasn't motion sick. I mean, like, I love Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy was the greatest.
You know, I think half my enjoyment of this movie came from Jimmy.
Oh yeah. And first, like, why does this guy keep coming back? I'm like, oh, made a lot of sense now.
First, you know, he was around when Henry was a kid.
Yeah.
Then we see him just driving a car saying you need this charger. Then he's a homeless guy.
Oh.
Then he's a
Jimmy
coke addict around a bunch of whores. Then he's like this well-dressed guy.
Prostitutes. I'm pretty sure they were getting paid for their services. Whore you can get for free, son.
Okay, hobby horse. You ever heard that expression?
Hobby horse.
Yeah, that's another way of saying a prostitute.
Okay.
I learned it from Shakespeare. But so much shit goes down in this movie.
Oh my god, it is non-stop. Jesus. Oh.
I needed some stops.
Huh?
I personally could use a little bit of stops.
Pause.
Yeah, like, just sit down for a bit. I mean, I didn't. What do you think of the villain?
I like him better than Lex Luthor. That's not saying much.
He is pretty by the numbers Eurotrash villain.
Oh yeah.
You see, this movie tells you don't trust albinos.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way.
What do you think of the girl scientist?
I thought she was really pretty. I thought she played the role really well. I did not see the double cross coming in, which was a nice little touch. He's right. He would have done anything for her. If I woke up and my girlfriend was screwing my leg on, yeah, I would probably kill for her too. Take on the world. It's a nice little concept.
I can only imagine how much hate this movie's going to get.
What?
For that part. Now, a lot of people are going to say that this movie is sexist.
No, it's not. That bitch did that to me. You better hope I ain't do worse.
Than murder?
Hey.
This is spoiled.
He murdered many guys. It was equal opportunity murder.
He was always with people that were part of Akina. Is that what they call it? It was the shadow / mercenary group.
Goddamn Russians. Jesus Christ, guys. What are you guys thinking? But it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. I admit it's a lot to take in. I actually upchucked just a little bit when I went to the bathroom. And well, you're right, it's nauseating. But it was no different than when I watched Avatar for the first time in 3D. It was nauseating. I got sick. But
yeah, you going to watch this movie in 3D? Imagine how.
Oh my god!
You might die from vomiting in your own mouth like you're a Breaking Bad.
Oh, you could have closed your eyes and not looked at it.
Then what I come to the movies for? I went to the pain for you to see my true reaction and review. You should be happy. All you 24 subscribers should be happy for the work I put in.
So, if you had to give it a grade, what would it be?
I give it a B.
A B?
Yeah.
I agree. A B is well done. I give anything credit that's something new and unique. And it's very difficult to find something new and unique to do in movie theaters. And they thought of something and came up with something. No different when I first saw Bullet Time in The Matrix. Mm-hmm. They did this non-stop. They never broke character. they broke that first person shooter. I can't, like I said, Oculus Rift. When this movie comes out, I would love to see it in that, because you'll be surrounded. It'll be nice if you could turn around, but I guess it controls it. Oh, you'll get so nauseous then. Jesus Christ. I got this. Well, it's the same thing when you play Mirror's Edge for the first time. Well, that little dot in the center screen to give your eyes something to focus on, people will get nauseous.
I mean, they could have given him a dot because, you know, he's not like a regular person. You know, he might have like a robotic part visor in his iris, right? They could have done that.
Yeah. But all in all, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I would definitely give it a high B. It was something unique. I hate to see them try to do it again, but I have to give them this. Some of the stunt scenes, it was non-stop. I thought
I mean, you can tell
Mad Max Fury Road was impressive, and it is, because visually it was way more beautiful than this. But the fight scenes. Sorry, I'm gonna say choreographing correctly. The fight scenes were well thought out, and I can only imagine
the brutality.
The brutality. He used one guy's face as a cheese grater on the concrete. Like, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm nauseous.
Yeah, you could probably make an edit of every death, and it'll probably be an hour-long video.
I don't know how many people died in this movie. I think they just like, you know what, we're gonna break a fucking record. But yeah, goddamn Russians.
So, what is Henry gonna do now?
Well, he's obviously on a helicopter flying somewhere, but that's about it.
On to the next franchise this guy wants to do. What?
Gotta wrap it up, 7 minutes.
Oh. Well, we don't need to do that. If you just go to YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. YouTube, stop that bullshit.
Well, if everybody's loading up an entire 30-minute video of their daughter taking a poop, or for the first time, or wait for a cat to blink his eyes or some shit, yeah, I'd be pissed too if I was YouTube. That's a lot of data and information they gotta withhold. Keep in mind, they're doing this shit for free. So yeah, I'll make you jump through some rooms, you fuckers, because everybody's gonna load up everything expecting it's important. It's not. It's like they're pack racking video. You're being a pack rat with, I need to keep this video of my girlfriend slipping on the ice, and it took, instead of cutting down to the part where it actually happens, they load the entire thing, the whole 30 minutes of just nothing. So you know what? Make people jump through hoops to make it happen. And it's more or less making people conscious of what is important. I think 15 minutes is more than enough to get your point across. If you can't get it in 15, fuck. Go fuck yourself. No offense.
But people use this avenue to make movies.
And that's why they make you jump through one more hoop to figure it out. I'm talking about the people who don't make movies. I'm people who do podcasts and want to make a living on this. 100% jump through the hoop they're making you jump through and load in whatever video you want. But my mom taking pictures of whatever, and she's not doing anything to, this is for her personal sake, eating up all that data on their servers. It doesn't make any sense. I think they're trying to just not keep everything. You don't keep every receipt from every place you ever went to. You keep the important ones. Major electronics. I don't need the Food Line receipt. That's how I think they see it. Everybody's keeping everything. They're pack racking all their videos. And it's a lot of stuff to try to weed through and try to figure out. I understand why they're doing it logically. It might suck for us, but I understand why they're doing it. This is a chess move. Well, it's a pretty good one. I would have done it. Was very smart. Kudos.
So, do you think YouTube is lying to its, people that use it as showing them as a community that wants to make sure that you can do that? This will always be open avenue for you.
I think so, because they know their bread and butter, but they have to limit to the people who are really passionate about it. Like, again, my mom, grandma, they're not probably loading up anything too important, but if you take the time when you're editing video, you're bringing in graphics, you're tweaking your audio, bringing in music tracks, yes, you should be able to load a larger video because you're actually creating a world content for everyone to watch. But if everybody's loading up every snowball fight they had and it doesn't entertain except for a small group of people, and it's eating up so much data, then yeah, I would be concerned.
I don't see it that way.
It's no different. You never seen the
TV
TV show
Civil War right here.
Well, no. It's granted. It's like you're hoarding at somebody else's house. Google has a house, and everybody's throwing all their stuff. And like, yeah, throw all you. Dude, do you really need all this stuff?
Talking about YouTube.
I know. That's what I'm making an analogy here.
Oh, okay.
They're hoarding video. They're just keeping everything. And you don't need all this video. Cut it down to the stuff you need. Anything you've done so far, you need. I haven't seen a video you've done that doesn't warrant.
Should we have a committee that decides this? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
No, it's a gray area.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I think it's forcing people to be conscious of what they're bringing into the YouTube house and not hoard every video. Again, every cat video doesn't need to be up there. And if it is, fine. It doesn't need to be 30 minutes long. A good cat video can be 15 minutes long. 15 minutes is more than enough to get your message across. It should be. Unless, even if that's, they didn't say you can't load it up. Break it up into 2 parts. But to load up 2 hours of you guys at the beach, relevant content, educational content that moves the society forward. Nothing by Lil Wayne. God, I hate that guy.
See, you're mixing a lot of your personal beliefs of what is worthy enough to be staying, but you're also saying what is logical. So how do we know when there is so much logical that's taking up space that they can't provide it? What's the answer then?
Logical. Okay. When you have a child, when you finally have a child, would you let him keep every rock he brings to the house that he thinks is pretty?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to step on rocks. Nor do I.
It's in his room, but it's starting to fill up his room. That's all he has is rocks. And I'm pretty sure that's the situation. I'm pretty sure YouTube has some great gems. And they're not saying you can't have this large boulder in your room. Just break it up into smaller chunks. That's all they're asking. Don't load up a large, huge video that's going to take people decades, to download, especially if they're on mobile. You're eating up data like nobody's business. Because you figure, and that's probably another aspect we didn't consider. If you're doing this on mobile and you're streaming it, that video you load up could be 5 gigs of video, and that's some people's monthly allowance. So just go ahead and break it up in smaller chunks, and it might help out. Maybe the guy will get home at that point and he can get on Wi-Fi, because people are most likely going through their data caps just with doing that. Not just eating up their servers, eating up people's data caps, and to put it like a break, or just make people conscious of, you don't need all this video. Get the part of the video you need. Some of the video I watch, and you want to get to the good part, and it's maybe 10 to 20 seconds, but the whole entire video might be 15 minutes long. The rest of that stuff you don't need. It's just bringing all this extra stuff, like, hey Dad, I found this rock and I kept all the dirt around it. I didn't clean it off, but this is everything. Like, no, just get it down to the gem you need. That's why I think they're doing it. That's how I would do it. If I was playing Google's chessboard, and I'm watching other people move, that's what the move I would have made. I'm not really making people, I'm making it inconvenient. Yeah, you're still getting it free. You can still load your videos. And if you want to load more than 15 minutes, just go through this extra step. So I think they know most people won't go through the extra step. They will go ahead, I'll go ahead and cut this down. They'll logically think about it. I need to cut this down. Unfortunately, it's a little hassle for you, but after we went through that one step, you're good.
So what's your opinion on YouTube removing people's videos because another party claims that it violates their copyright, but necessarily can't, or may not violate anything? They can just make that claim, and your video can be removed because of that. Now, you can technically fight back, not really, but they can keep renewing it like it's double jeopardy.
How much money you have for a lawsuit right now?
Me?
Yes.
I don't have anything set out for if I end up going to court because it's a legal transaction like that.
Now, what was that weird case you were telling me about? That one guy he was in a city called Batman, and he sued DC Comics because people in the women in that area were killing themselves.
Yeah.
People are litigious as shit, and people are crazy. This is not just one city. This is the entire world who are making claims and stuff. So Google is massive. I'm not saying they're not, but to fight against every damn claim, you're like, dude, all right, we'll scan through it. Yeah, they do mention Batman. Pull it.
YouTube usually isn't the one that's fighting to keep the video. Usually it's the creator.
Yeah, granted. And it's somebody else. Like, if I don't, say you say something negative about my artwork, and I say he showed a picture of my piece in there without my permission. If you didn't get my permission, I have the right to tell YouTube to take that down. I do. You might not like it, you might not agree with it, and you can probably go on the guise of journalism. I'm reporting on this, but if it's not favorable and it's my work and you didn't get my permission, I guess technically I could ask you to take it down, or ask Google. And I'm pretty sure Google gets inundated with stuff from Warner Brothers, Searchlight, all these guys who have clips of videos, or just hell, I was watching, what was it, Rick and Morty on YouTube, and it got yanked down because it was copywritten. So when people put in, I don't want to get sued into the Stone Age every single time somebody loads a video. They're providing you a street you ride on, and instead of following the rules of the road, people are just like, you know what, I'm gonna load what I want, I'm gonna put Interstellar up here and just drive it and doing what they want on the road. And it's not Google's fault. It's people breaking the law.
I'm not saying everyone's doing that.
Okay.
That example is just one out of many that will receive something like this. It's hundreds upon thousands, maybe even a million different people that have received this. You are stereotyping.
Oh yeah, granted, and I don't mean to do that, but a few bag eggs will ruin it for everyone else, and that's what I think what's happening. You guys are probably doing 90 miles an hour, and they put some speed bumps in there to slow you down, and you have to be more conscious about the things you post.
All right, so we recommend the movie. Tell us in the comments, who do you agree with? Captain America, Iron Man? That's probably
yeah, that's a good analogy. Bye.